Hey everybody, this is Kevin from Kevin's Card Collecting, and welcome to another Sunday Home Run Derby Day. And let's see, we got NASCAR 9012, first one in the house. NASCAR, welcome. Congratulations, you're the first one in. Hope you're doing good today, having a wonderful Sunday. We'll give it a couple minutes yet for people to kind of trickle in here, and we can maybe start up a game. And as you can tell by the title, I do want to do a home run derby, but I've also got some 89 Donruss I want to open up, and some more 90. On Tuesday, I did Take It Back Tuesday 1990 edition, and after I finished the show, I found a bunch more 90 stuff that I want to get through, because Tuesday we're going to do 1991. So we're going to try to get through with the 1990 today. Henry's with us. Henry, welcome, sir. Glad you could join us. Henry, I'm not sure if you're familiar with our home run derby game. I don't think you were here last Sunday, but if you stick around for a few minutes, we're going to start the game, and you're more than welcome to participate and play along. There is nothing, no cost involved, and there's a chance to win a couple free packs of cards. Yep. In fact, give me 1 second, guys. I forgot to get something real quick. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, Alex is with us. Welcome, sir. So, yeah, today's another Home Run Derby Sunday. And I've got some other stuff I want to get cracked open today. But hopefully this will both fit. But to the winner of the Home Run Derby, I'll send you out a couple free packs of 88. I've got a pack of Donruss 88 and a pack of Topps 88 over here. So that'll go to the winner. And Henry is more than welcome to join us. Alex, I know he's played before. NASCAR's played before. We're going to let a few more folks get in here before we start the game. But in the meantime, I will tell you that after last Tuesday's Take It Back Tuesday 1990 edition, I was going through some boxes and I found some more 1990 that I wasn't able to get to. So I've got some 90 Donruss and some more Upper Deck 90 that I want to open up. And then also I do want to get, if we've got time, I want to get through a stack of 89 Donruss. But we'll see how time is going there. Because here's the pack of cards for the Home Run Derby game. We'll be opening up a pack of 2018 Series 1. It's got the Mike Trout on the cover. There. And as you can see, this is a Walmart clearance pack. But this will be our game pack for the game. And yeah, it's a great opportunity now, guys, before it gets too hectic in here. Go ahead and jump on each other's buses and sub up each other. Help each other out. I know they appreciate the help, and I appreciate you guys jumping on as well and helping me out in my channel. Like Donald Blomdahl is famous for saying, "We grow together." And I couldn't agree with that more. So, yeah, we've got the game piece. I've got some 90 I want to open up. I do have some 19 Donruss that I've been itching to open up and just see what's in there. I got a regular 8-card pack as well as a jumbo 30-card pack. So we'll try to hit that. And, of course, these are the card packs for the winner of the Home Run Derby, 88s. And like I said, also, I would like to get, if you guys remember, it's been a couple weeks, but I did open up one stack in my 89 Donruss box. And today, if we've got time, I want to get through the top right stack. Be looking for, well, here's an example of what we can get out of the 89. This is a Craig Biggio rookie card. But there's also, of course, the Randy Johnson. There's the Ken Griffey Jr. That's obviously first and foremost of everyone's interest, getting those cards. But there's a lot of home run Hall of Famers that we can pull out of that box as well. Parker Card Breaks is with us. Hello, hello. That's unusual. I've got maybe 4 guys chatting in the room here, and I'm only showing 1 person watching. That doesn't make sense. Maybe I need to do a refresh on my screen. Obviously, I would like to get a few more people in here before we start the game. And I'll go over the rules before we start for anyone who's new or anyone who's forgotten. Let me see what we got in the participant list here. Yeah, I'm showing 5 people in the chat room, yet my YouTube page is only showing that 2 people are watching. I don't know how that's possible, but stranger things have happened. So I'll tell you what, folks. Anybody here not want to participate? And I'll go over the rules, but real quick, there's no cost to buy in. Just if you want to play, I'll add your name to the list, and we're going to run through a deck of cards. A deck. It sounds like a poker game or something. A pack of cards, and the winner, and I'll explain the rules here in a second, but the winner, I will send these 2 unopened wax packs from 1988, 1 Donruss and 1 Topps. So the winner would have to send me their address via email, and then I will ship those right out to you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. No, tomorrow's Veterans Day, so it'll be Tuesday. And Mountain Gorilla is with us. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, Mountain Gorilla is a former champion of the Home Run Derby. He can vouch for it. Alex, is it okay if you're from Canada? I don't think that's going to be a problem, Alex. I've never shipped international, to be honest with you, but I don't see that being a huge deal. Unless you know more about it than I do. If you have any concerns you can make me aware of as far as shipping internationally, I'd love to know about it. JDLS is with us. But no, Alex, I'll add you to the list. No worries. And if you win, I'll find a way to get them to you. Ken's Cardboard's with us. Welcome, sir. Okay, Alex. Well, again, Alex, we'll cross that road when we get to it. How's that sound? I mean, I'm not rooting against you. I hope you win as much as anyone else has the opportunity to win. But if you do win, we'll discuss what our options are. So, Isaac Flores, how are you doing? I am doing wonderful. I'm doing great. JDLS says he ships international. Okay, well, if you do win, Alex, we can work with JDLS and figure out how that works. And if JDLS has some inside sources, maybe I can ship to him and then he could ship to you. Either way, we'll find a way around it. No worries. So I'm going to go ahead and start building up our list. And it's 2 minutes till 3:20 here on the West Coast. So we can start the game at 3:20. So give me a few minutes here to start getting names plugged in. So give me just a second here. I may step away from the chat for a second. And Lisa Daniels is with us. Hey, Lisa. And Donald's here. Good deal. We're starting to get a lot of folks in here now. Good deal. Lisa, if you're interested, no pressure, but we're going to be playing a home run derby game. You're welcome to participate. It's free. And the winner can win a couple packs of cards. Unopened sealed packs from 1988. So I will go ahead and throw everyone's name on the list, and then if somebody wants to opt out, they can tell me later and I'll simply erase. So I am temporarily not able to see the chat because I'm inputting names, so just bear with me. Hey, Philip! Yay, Philip's in the house. Good deal. All right, I got you on the list as well. So you kind of popped in there at the last second there on my list. So let me show you guys what I got here for a lineup. Where'd it go? Bear with me. Okay, so I've got Alex, Donald, Henry, Isaac F, JDLS, Ken's Cardboard, Lisa Daniels, Mountain G, Parker Cards, and Philip. So if I did not call your name, let me know, and I will get you on the list. And if I called your name and you don't want in, let me know and I can remove you. However, I would just like to add that right now we have an even 10 people, which works well because there's 30 teams, and that would make a nice even break where everybody gets 3 teams. So, tell you what, I'm just going to leave it as is, regardless whether you want in or out. And then if you don't want to receive the winnings, we can talk about that later. Oh, Lisa, you don't have to, there's no rules for you. And we're actually going to get started here in a second, so don't worry about it. There's no rules for you guys. I'll explain the rules on what I do, but for you guys, it's just a free little, watch and hope you win something. So let me, Lisa, I remember that your son's name is Kevin, and was it you that have a twin brother of Kyle? Hi, Kevin. Run with it. Oh, we got Troy with us. Okay. Well, okay, so Lisa, if you want out, I'll replace you with Troy. If that works. Does that work? Let me... Well, yeah, Lisa, I remember because my sister's name is Lisa. And then we had all these similarities, but then we got to the point where you mentioned Kyle and I had nothing. I don't know any Kyles. Okay, so let me tweak this list here. Hey, Donald, I'm able to look at the chat on my phone. Donald, do you want in? If you don't want in, I'll take you out and replace you with Troy. That way Lisa can stay in. Mountain Grill is asking, Chris, is it your brother or just a good friend? No, Chris is my best friend. We met in kindergarten on the playground. Literally on the playground in kindergarten, and we've been best friends ever since. So yeah, we're just about as close as you can be and not be brothers. Okay, Donald, don't take offense, but Donald, I'm going to replace you with Troy just so I can keep it even at 10. All right, so let me take these names, plug them into the randomizer, and I randomized 7 times, so let me do a quick 7-time randomizing here. Hope you guys can see the list. Okay, randomize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so I'll take these names. And again, I'll go over the rules here in a second, Lisa. And for anyone else who doesn't quite know how it works, there's absolutely nothing for you to do on your end, so don't worry about having to do anything. I'll do all the work, but I'll explain here in a second. Okay, so up here in the top right, there's a whole list of the 30 teams. Starting with the Angels alphabetically in the top right, I'm going to paste those 10 randomized names once. I'll do it again and again. All right, so here's a rundown. Everybody just kind of look at where your name's at, and each of you has 3 teams. So see what team you're connected to. For example, Troy's with the Angels, Isaac's with the Astros, Philip the Athletics, so on and so forth, all the way down. Ending with JDLS down at the bottom with the Yankees. So hopefully everybody saw their name and who they've got. Okay, and I'll remind you guys as we go along who's got what. Okay, so there, and you can kind of, I don't know, hopefully you can see it on the screen who you got. All right, so here's the rules. Today's game is going to be played with a pack of 2018 Series 1 cards. And what I do, let me get a little more light here. Hopefully that helps. So what I do is I go through the entire pack of cards, and for each player, I'll turn the card over and read the stats. And I find out what their total Major League home runs total is for their career. And that total will be placed with the appropriate team that they play for over in this column. Now, there's 2 exceptions to the rule. We don't use special insert cards. We don't use cards that don't have the standard stats listing on the back. And we also don't use pitchers. Because 9 times out of 10, in fact, I've never even seen a pitcher, it's probably 10 out of 10, pitchers don't track home runs. And even if they do have home runs, the 1s or 2s that they may have really are inconsequential. So we're going to use all players other than pitchers and no insert cards to get their Major League total home runs. And then if you have multiple players for the same team, I'll just add those in the next column. And all the totals are tallied up here in this column here. And at the end of the pack of cards, whoever's got the most home runs, that team, this appropriate participant, wins those 2 packs of 88s. So I hope that wasn't clear as mud. I hope I made some sense. So, all right, so Lisa's got her teams down. Oh, did Philip get the Sox? Did he? Let me check. Yeah, Philip got the Red Sox, so good for Philip. I remember the first time we played, McGee got the Astros, so that was very appropriate. But anywho, so here we go. We'll go and get started. Crack open this fresh pack. Again, this is the 2018 Series 1 cards. And here we go. All right, so first player is Adam Wainwright. He's a pitcher for the Cardinals, so he doesn't count. Next one is a Detroit Tiger, Jose Iglesias, shortstop. So Mr. Iglesias scored 16 home runs for the Tigers. So the Tigers get 16. Okay. We've got Evan Longoria, back when he played with the Rays, third baseman. And at that time, he had 261 homers, guys. The Rays, 261. That's a huge number. That goes to Isaac F. All right. Mike Marisnick for the Astros. Sorry, not showing the card. So Mr. Marisnick landed 34 homers in his career. So the Astros get 34. Okay, next player is Shin-Soo Choo for the Texas Rangers. And he landed 168 homers. So 168 to the Rangers. Not a bad number. Okay, next one is a Mike Moustakas for the Royals. He's got 119 homers, so Royals get 119. Okay, our next card is an Aaron Sanchez for the Blue Jays, pitcher, so we don't play it. Then we've got Avisail Garcia for the White Sox. And he's got 57 homers, so 57 to the White Sox. Then we've got pitcher Ivan Nova for the Pirates. Hey, there's a good one. Alex Bregman for the Astros, third base, Future Stars card. Let's see what he had, though. Yeah, see, 27 homers as of the printing of this card. So he had 27 homers as a Major League player. So that's our second player for the Astros with 27. So that gets the Astros for Isaac F. now is up to 61 total amongst those two players. We got pitcher Carlos Carrasco for the Indians. Doesn't count. This is a special insert. Miggy and Haas, the potent pair. More like a checklist card. We got Clayton Kershaw, pitcher for the Dodgers. It's a nice card, but doesn't help the Dodgers out any. Here we go. We got Andrew Stevenson for the Nationals. Rookie card. So rookie card's not going to have a whole lot of homers, unfortunately. Yeah, he only had 6 homers at that point. So Nationals get 6. Catcher Rowdy Reed, another rookie for the Nationals. And he, not bad, guys, 39 homers on his rookie card. So another Nationals gets 30, what did I say, 39. Yeah, Ken, I just saw what you read. Rookie cards are bad in this game. You're right. You are correct. All right, we got Dominic Smith, again, as a rookie card. And that's a special insert. See, it doesn't have the statistics on the back. So we couldn't use that card anyway. Here we go. Carlos Santana for the Indians. This should be a good number. 174. 174 to the Indians. Isaac F. And then we've got our special insert cards. We've got a Joey Votto Legends in the Making card. Here's our Chris Bryant inserts with the Chicago Cubs. There should be... I thought there might be 2 of them. Hey, there's a nice Legends in the Making. Jose Altuve. Little Jose Altuve. And then we've got a Matt Joyce for the Athletics. Let's see what he landed us here. 131 for the Athletics. That's Phillip. Oops. 131. And then we got second baseman Chase Utley for the Dodgers. And he's got 258. 258 for the Dodgers. That's JDLS. That's a good pull for him. You're only 3. That puts you 3 behind Isaac with the Rays. So close battle there between the Dodgers and the Rays. Okay, we got Nick Williams with the Phillies. Rookie card, so it's not going to be too terribly much. 77. And you know what? I just noticed here, his totals are not Major League totals. So, who had the Phillies? Mountain G. Sorry, Mountain G. It's got to be Major League. So, yeah, bummer. Padres, Carlos Asuaje. 4. Wow. A whopping 4 homers. Daniel Murphy for the Nationals. I'm guessing this could bring in some... yeah, Ken, those are minor league stats. You're right. Lisa, hang in there. I've seen people pull it out at the end with one major player. So don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. So Daniel Murphy with the Nationals. Guys, that's not... Unfortunately, that's not a... it's not a base card. It's a league leaders card, so we can't use it. We've got a Milwaukee Brewers team card. A Boston Red Sox team card. Shout out to Philip Oldenburg and his Red Sox. And also Sally Lloyd. She loves her Sox as well. And we've got Chris Tillman, pitcher for the Orioles. Jay Bruce for the Indians. This may help the Indians out. Oh, wow, guys. Indians just scored 277 off this guy. Jay Bruce, 277 to the Indians. And they already had 174. That might seal the deal. That puts Isaac in the lead with 451. That's going to be tough to beat as close as we're getting to the end here. A.J. Pollock for the Diamondbacks. We got to get something for Lisa here, though. At least some home runs. 53 to the D-backs. Chase Anderson for the Brewers. He's a pitcher. Hey, Buster Posey. Shout out to Papa J as he travels across the country by car. I hope he's having safe travels and having a good time. So Buster got 128 for the Giants. 128. Has Lisa scored any yet? Lisa's got the Braves, Mets, and the Rockies. Ugh. Hang in there, Lisa. Logan Forsythe, second base for the Dodgers. Dodgers 61. Dodgers 61, so that gets the Dodgers over 100. That's respectable for Mountain G. And then we got Eugenio Suarez for the Reds. And he got 64 to the Reds. That goes to Henry, 64. Lisa, I don't know about this. We're kind of running out of time here. Johnny Cueto, pitcher for the Giants. And our last card is Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. This puts Lisa on the board with 148. Very respectable number for Lisa at 148. Wasn't quite enough to clinch it, but it got her on the board. So our big winners, Isaac Flores with the Indians. See that? Indians, 451. He had two major players there that got him that score. Yeah, he had one player with 174 and then another one at 277. So, congratulations, Isaac. Isaac, I don't think I've ever sent anything to you, so I don't have your address. So, if you wouldn't mind, shoot me an email. I'll put my email in the chat here real quick. Let me get back into the chat page. Okay, so Isaac, there's my email. You can shoot me an email with your mailing address, and I will get that out to you on Tuesday. You just won these two 1988 packs, Donruss and Topps, and I look forward to hearing what you get out of those. I'll give you the thrill of opening them. I don't want to deprive you of that fun. So you receive them, enjoy it. Glad everyone had a good time. That was fun. I enjoy doing that, and I hope you all enjoy watching and playing along. See, Lisa, that wasn't too bad, was it? I mean, it wasn't too strenuous for you. I remember the first time we played, Sally was on, and Sally was freaking out because she's like, I don't know anything about baseball. And I'm like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just hang in there and participate. Let's see, we've missed a few. Fitzy's with us. Fitzy. In fact, Fitzy just won last week's game. So Fitzy is our reigning champion with the Home Run Derby. And hey, Fitzy, can you confirm that you did receive your cards? Tracking showed you got them. I just want to make sure you got them. NZ Breaks is with us. Hey, NZ, how you doing? And Chef RJ Soul Food is with us. Good to see you again, brother. Yeah, Chef RJ, I saw a video you did the other day where you were eating, was it McDonald's breakfast or something? It was quite interesting. But it was entertaining nonetheless. Let's see who else we got. We got Blood X with us. Pow, he says. Good deal. Yeah, everybody, if you have a chance, jump on each other's channel and subscribe. Show some support. Give everybody some love. And in addition to subscribing, make sure you click that little bell next to the subscribe box. That way, whenever that person goes live or updates a new video, you will get an instant notification on it, so you can check it out immediately. I'm guessing a lot of you know about that since you jumped on my live. You must have known I was going live. But nonetheless, if you don't know about that little feature, check it out. And Philip, did you hit 400? Did you make it? Congratulations, Philip. Yeah, you know, something happened. You and I were neck and neck there for a while, and then you just left me in your dust. But I'm not complaining. I'm very happy for you. You put out good content, and it's very entertaining. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say stuck in the mud, but I'm kind of spinning my wheels in the roughly the 290 mark, somewhere around there. Hey, Lisa made 400 today, too. Congratulations, Lisa. That's awesome. You guys are killing it. And Night Lord's with us. Hey, Night Lord. Glad you could join us. And Big S the Collector is here. Yeah, Philip says I'm 6 away. 6 away. So if anybody here doesn't already have me, please jump on my bus. Hit my subscribe button and then click on the bell for notifications. So, hey, 3 Card Collectors is with us. Boy, I'm showing 16 in the chat right now. So we're growing. Hey, Night Lord. Yeah, sorry you missed it, buddy. Dearman 2019's here. Hey, Dearman. There's kids in here. Lisa, did Lisa say something naughty? Shocked. Yeah, Lisa, we're kind of a rated G format in here. So if you don't mind, just kind of keep it rated G. Keeps it fair for everybody. What's Donald saying here? No emojis, please. YouTube says no more. No anymore for us. Really? Okay. I did not know that. Interesting. So if you guys refrain from the emojis. I didn't know about that. I guess if you want to put a smiley face, do the colon and close parentheses, and hopefully it won't automatically change to a emoji. I don't know. I don't know how that works. So anyway, so let's get back to what we've got in front of us here. These 2 cards packs here go to Isaac F. I look forward to receiving his email. And I want to get caught up. Actually, we'll do 89 last. But last week on Tuesday, I did my Take It Back Tuesday, and we featured cards from 1990. And after the show, I found a bunch more 90s kind of at the bottom of the box. So I want to get through some 90 Upper Deck and some 90 Donruss. And then we can move into some more modern stuff. I've got some 2019 Donruss I want to open up. And then if we've got time and you all are still interested and have the energy for it, I would like to open up a stack of 89 Donruss. I've got the top right next to go. I'm not one for trying to open up the whole box in one video. So I kind of I try to break it up with some variety. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, is Lisa taking off? Okay, Lisa, well, goodbye. Thank you for playing along. And good hit, Lisa, real quick. Let me show off to you so you can learn a little bit more about baseball cards. But you got 148 home runs from Nolan Arenado of the Colorado Rockies. And those are his stats, Lisa. And he had 148 in his entire 6-year career in the major leagues. And looks like all of his years have been with the Rockies. And he's had a very good career. And he's quite popular. So you were fortunate to hit that card. So, but I understand you got to run. Lisa, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And we will see you next time on somebody's channel. JD Ellis is taking off. Okay, buddy. Well, hey, thanks for spending some time with us while you could. Loved having you here. Okay, so let's get into some card breaks now. Even though technically that was a card break we just did. That was for your all's benefit. But I want to see some old vintage stuff now and see if we can find some old vintage hits, as they call them. Alrighty, so here we go with 1990 Upper Deck. First card is a Detroit Tiger team card featuring Lou Whitaker on the front. And we've got a Lance Blankenship for the A's. We got Greg Litton for the Giants. Lenny Dykstra. I still don't know why people don't like him. I'm not saying I do like him. I just don't understand why people don't like him. I'm sure I could Google it, but I just have been too lazy to do that. And we got a Padre, Darren Jackson. And we've got Don Ossie for the Mets. Devon White for the Angels. And our little insert sticker is, let's see, what team is it? It looks like it's the Cincinnati Reds. Yay, Cincinnati Reds. All right. Terry Steinbach for the A's. Tom Brunansky for the Cardinals. Benito Santiago. See, to me that's a hit. I'm a Padres fan, so I'm going to set that one aside and sleeve him up later on. And I'm sure Mountain Gorilla would appreciate that card as much. Donald, is he taking off? Maybe I can talk later. Okay. Okay, no problem, Donald. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to be heading out in about an hour and a half for a night service. I don't do choir, though. I do not sing, and you don't want to hear me sing. Believe it. It is true. I am not a good singer. Dave Bergman. But yeah, Donald, I'll give you a shout out maybe this evening. I'll catch up with you later. So thanks for coming in, though. I appreciate it. Okay, we got Jay Howell for the Dodgers. Timmy Jones for the Cardinals. Javier Hernandez for the Blue Jays. And a rookie card for Juan Gonzalez. Juan Gonzalez with the Rangers. Okay. And Chef RJ, and guys, I apologize. I know I'm skipping a lot of chats here. I can't keep up with them. I'm not a great multitasker, but I see, let's see, Chef RJ is a big Red Sox fan. So shout out to Philip Oldenburg, a fellow Red Sox fan. And Sally, as well, is a huge Red Sox fan. So go Red Sox. And speaking of Red Sox, there's an Expo sticker. I don't know why I said speaking of, but nonetheless, it is what it is. We've got an Astros team card. So the last two packs started out with a little team card. That's Mike Scott for the Astros. And we've got Jose Alvarez for the Braves, followed by, wait for it, another Jose Alvarez. Back-to-back. Identical cards. Interesting. Tim Loudner with the Twins. Todd Worrell for the Cardinals. Billy Ripken. Billy Ripken. Not the 89 Fleer card, but it's still a Billy Ripken. Kevin Apier for the Royals. Mike Gallego with the A's. Bob Ojeda with the Mets. Shout out to Bob Ojeda. Shout out to Chris Howard, my buddy. And there's a Bob Ojeda card I pulled the other day. I think I'm going to start PCing Bob Ojeda like as a little side prank, a little funny game. But yeah, a good old Bob Ojeda. We got rookie Rob Ritchie for the Tigers. Got a team card with Ozzie Guillen for the White Sox. Mike Witt for the Angels. There he is, Will the Thrill Clark. Will Clark for the Giants. Shout out to Papa J. He's a Giants fan. And we've got Dave Gallagher for the White Sox. And last card is a Gary Wayne for the Twins. Okay, what's going on? Looks like Dearman and Mountain Gorilla are discussing video games. I don't know yet. I might get into that MLB show. Well, first I guess I got to get a game platform. I don't even have a PlayStation or anything like that. So I guess that would be the first thing is get a PlayStation. I guess is it 4 now, the new one? The latest and greatest PS4 to play these games. I had an old PS2 back in the early 2000s. That thing's a dinosaur. Paige is with us. Hey, Paige. Glad you could join us. Lisa was in here a little while ago. Lisa Daniels. She had to run. And I don't know if Philip is still around. Philip was here earlier as well. But you are more than welcome to hang out with us. Come on. Where's that insert card? There it goes. And the insert card is Cincinnati Reds. I've not seen a whole lot of variety with these little inserts, the stickers. They seem to kind of be the same teams over and over again. A lot of Reds, a lot of Blue Jays, a lot of Orioles, Expos. Chef says PS4. Yeah, they're coming out with the PS5 soon. Well, maybe when they do, the PS4s will drop in price. Oh, Big S is taking off. Got to go. Love your channel. Thank you, Big S. I really appreciate that. The game was awesome. Well, I do. You know, it's about the community. You know, I don't want to make you guys pay into something and no guarantee of a win, so there's no charge. It's just a fun little game that we all enjoy together. And we learn. I'll be honest with you, I've learned some things about players by actually turning the card over and reading the stats. So many people don't do that. So many people don't even know what the back of the cards look like. So I think it's a good opportunity to learn about folks. So, but yeah, you have a good rest of your day, Big S. I appreciate you spending some time with us. All right, getting back to it, we got Eric Anthony with the Astros. Looks like a checklist, yep. Dan Petrie for the Angels. John Cerruti with the Blue Jays. Keith Moreland for the Orioles. Wally Backman for the Twins. Candy Maldonado. I remember he played for the Padres as well. There he is with the Giants. Brian Clutterbuck. Brian Clutterbuck. Yep. Sid Bream for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sid Bream. Alfredo Griffin. And some pirate is playing limbo with Mr. Griffin. Jeff Klunkel for the Rangers. I wish Sally were in here because there's a lot of smiling faces in these cards, and Sally always makes the claim that none of these ball players ever smile. And every time I do get a card with a great smile on it, she's not here to see it. So, Big S is saying bye. Oh, okay, Big S is just saying his goodbyes. Okay, yeah, Big S agrees. Thank you for giving back. Oh, my pleasure, buddy. It's all about sharing. Honestly, guys, and let me just get on a soapbox for 30 seconds. When I was a kid, and I'd say the majority of us are in the same boat, baseball cards were a novelty that if we went to the card store, we never had the money to buy the cards. We could just browse up and down the aisles and look through the glass cases and ooh and ah over the cards, but we never had any money to actually buy the cards. So the only way we ever got cards is when we went to 7-Eleven or Circle K and our mom would buy us a pack of cards while she got her whatever. At least that's my story. And it was all about getting, because it was so hard to get. But today, in today's society, I truly believe our children aren't being raised properly in that they don't know how to give. So I think baseball cards is a great opportunity for us to teach the next generation how to give. And there's so many baseball cards out there. I mean, there's never a shortage of cards. So there's always an opportunity to give. And if you meet some kid who's just getting into the hobby, give him some cards. Even if they're junk cards to you, to him it might be a treasure. So I think it's very important that we learn to give. And this is a great teaching tool for the next, for the kids out there. It's not about getting, it's about giving. So, okay, Paige, yeah, you basically said what I wanted to say, but I was being a little bit more PC about it. But yeah, I truly believe that that's the case. Even on some of these chats, you'll see kids will get on and ask for stuff. But if they start giving, it's amazing the way it, you reap what you sow. If you start giving, you automatically start receiving. It's like a byproduct. It's miraculous, actually. It's pretty cool how it works. Okay, I'm going to get down from my soapbox because I want to get to these cards here. But we got Jim Corsi with the Oakland A's. Greg Brock. And look at that, a Deion Sanders rookie card. Followed by George Canali. But I am going to sleeve up Mr. Deion before I forget I've got him. I should have opened this pack ahead of time. I wasn't quite prepared. There, Deion Sanders. Very cool. All right, so that's 3 packs down, 2 to go on the upper deck. Punishment for kids should be dial-up internet. Paige, I doubt kids even know what that is. Remember that old modem sound when beep, 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 doo, 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 and you hear all those beeps and buzzes and noises, and you just hope, as you're hearing all that racket, that it actually connects. And you get that like final buzzer sound that you're like, yes, I'm on. I remember those days. Yeah. So much is taken for granted nowadays. So much. And guys, I'm sorry if I'm missing a lot of chat. I apologize. I can't keep up with all. Okay. Mountain Gorilla says, hi, I went to give my cousin's kids some junk and they had better stuff than me. I know, right? Kids today are, as Paige put it, spoiled. Not all of them, though, Paige. Not all of them. But a good number of them are, for sure. And, a lot of that, though, isn't necessarily their fault. I blame the parents as well. Parents should be a little bit more responsible and teach the kids properly. So, anyway. Oh, there's a different card. We got the Yankees insert hologram sticker. But even if a kid's raised improperly, I think the kid still has a chance to redeem himself on his own merits. Because so many people blame their parents. Oh, well, my childhood this, my childhood that. And to a point, I get it. I really do get it. But at some point, we reach a stage of maturity when we are able to make decisions on our own. And I think so many kids are not being taught to think on their own. They're being taught to memorize things, especially in schools. They teach the test. You got to memorize the test. They don't know how to think about how to actually answer the question. There I go on a soapbox. I'll stop. Okay, Jason Grimsley for the Phillies. John Dobson for the Red Sox. Shout out to Philip. I don't know if he's still with us, but Philip, there's a Red Sox for you. And Chef RJ, you're a Red Sox fan. Kent Anderson for the Angels. John Costello for the Cardinals. Another checklist. Yay. Gary Sheffield. That's a good-looking card. When he played for the Brewers. Here's a Met. Mark Carrion. Obviously laying down a bunt or a really pathetic swing. I'm going to go with bunt. Got John Moses with the Twins. Sean Dunston for the Cubs. I remember old Sean Dunston. Got Andy Hawkins with the Yankees. He played with the Padres in the mid-'80s. I remember seeing him live in person. You got Claudell Washington with the Angels. Steve Rosenberg for the White Sox. Tim Burke for the Expos. At first I thought it was a Tim Raines. I'm like, all right, we got a Hall of Famer, but no, it's the other Tim for the Expos. And then here we've got a Benito Santiago on the face of the Padres team card. So I will set that alongside his other card, his base card. And then finally a Tony Armas for the Angels. Isaac says, I repacked a bunch of base cards and passed them out on Halloween. Most of the kids were... Hey, that's a great idea, Isaac. Why haven't more people thought of doing that? That's genius. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if you guys even noticed the way I open my packs. I don't really tear them up too badly. I do save them, and I don't know why I save them. I always think that, like, in the future, I don't know, if I ever do a collage or make some sort of artsy-craftsy thing, I can decorate with it. My wife does scrapbooking, so if she ever decides to do a baseball card page, I can give her an old wax pack wrapper or something. Or, like in Isaac's case, they make great little wrappers. You can reuse them. Not for fraud. I mean, don't repack cards and try to sell them off as new, obviously. I'm not condoning that. But Mountain Gorilla saving for a backdrop. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're beautiful. I'm not going to say works of art, but there's something classy to it. And I think it brings comfort to us guys that grew up in the mid-'80s. It brings us, I don't know, just seeing those wax packs brings me to a happier time in my life. Like a comfortable time in my life. So, I don't know, it's just a good, warm feeling. All right. See, there we go. Blue Jays. I get a ton of the Blue Jays. It's not coming through. There it is. Blue Jays. Yeah, gets the juices going. Yep. Troy says, I open that way if I'm on the road without penny sleeves so I can put them back. That's a good idea as well. Absolutely. I mean, it's nothing worse than throwing anything away and then realizing, oh, if I only had that, I could reuse it for some other purpose, but you're not going to dig it out of the trash. Let's see, what is Dearman saying? And said this, and Gore made, never seen what I said. I said you don't see that many kids anymore, collectors collecting baseball or football. And I said I'd rather watch Gore than play video game. Okay. I could play videos then rather watch baseball cards than I'm watching, would expect them to like. Okay, I kind of think I know where you're going with that, Dearman, but I'm not 100%. Chef RJ says, I am 82, baby, so I know what you're saying. Card and comic books were really good back then. Yeah, so Chef RJ gets it. He gets it. Okay, we got Javier Hernandez for the Blue Jays. John Orton. No major hits yet. Not quite sure why, but it wasn't meant to be. Todd Stottlemyre. And there's Pascual Perez. Pitcher for the Expos. Dave Savoom. I always slur when I say his name. Dale Savoom. Oh, we got it. See, I should have complained earlier, guys. Ding, 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 ding. I need to get a bell. Why don't I have a bell? Or a whistle or an alarm or something. But check it out, guys. We got the Ken Griffey Jr. And Donald's not here. Oh, he's missing it. Donald, you're missing it. We'll set that in front of Mr. Bob Ojeda for the time being. Yeah, Mountain loves that card. Dearman, did you already? Yeah, Dearman, we did the home run derby at the very beginning, buddy. Sorry about that. You missed it. Okay, wow. Well, there's our hit. I'm glad we got it. Nilson Liriano for the Blue Jays. Jim DeShays for the Astros. Ron Gant for the Braves. Mr. Gant. And then we got Ted Power for the Cardinals. John Tudor for the Dodgers. Chris Carpenter for the Cardinals. And we've got a couple left here. Frank Tanana for the Tigers. Rick Aguilera for the Twins. And our final card is a team card with Roger Clemens on the face of the Boston Red Sox team card. Shout out to Philip Oldenburg. Oh, Donald's okay. Thank you, Donald. Donald was lingering in the background. Okay, cool, Donald. I'm glad you got to see that. So, no complaints. None whatsoever. That was fun. And set that aside. Now let's get some Donruss going here. 90 Donruss. You guys probably are aware these are the bright red cards. Paige is saying, whoop, St. Louis Cardinals. Are you a Cardinals fan, Paige? Are you a Cardinals fan? Oh, my word. Hey, check this out, guys. My wife, off camera, just brought in a little bell. It's an Arizona bell. But let's try something. I'm going to reenact a scene here. All right, so we got a Roger Clemens Boston Red Sox card, followed by a Rick Aguilera, followed by, hey, a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, or not a rookie, but 90 upper deck card. Hey, there we go. How'd that work? Paige is saying, what an awesome wife. Yes, she is, Paige. You have no idea. Dun, dun, dun. Grant's with us. Hey, Grant. Okay, Paige. Yeah, I put it down quickly. As soon as it was burning my ears. I can't imagine what it sounded like to you guys. I apologize. All right, but we do have a bell. And I won't abuse it, and I won't overuse it. Well, actually, I do kind of hope to overuse it. That means we get a lot of hits. So I now have a bell. Cool. All right, so let's get into the Donruss 90. I guess my wife was in the other room, and she could hear me saying, I wish I had a bell. And she came up with one. Oh, Paige, don't you know it? Can you imagine what Philip would come up with? He'd come up with like he'd roll in a Liberty Bell like on a flatbed or like a little dolly cart. Oh, or he'd buy an old church bell and hang it from the ceiling. I can see Donald going, or Philip going all out on that. All right, so there's our puzzle piece. If you need that piece, you know where to find me. Paige says, get a gong. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Fitzy says, I hope you pull the reverse negative Juan Gonzalez error rookie. I think I heard about something. Yeah, I heard something about that. Remind me if I pull the Gonzalez to look for that. Yeah. Oh, Owen got you a bell from Seattle. Okay, yeah, go look for it, Mountain. Okay, now Donald, I'm not saying not to ring your bell, but we can ring bells all across the country simultaneously in unison. Donald says he might hear his new bell down here in Nevada. Wow, that would be loud. That's funny. Okay, we got Eric King with the White Sox. Bert Blyleven with the Angels. Gerald Young with the Astros. Lenny Dykstra, everybody's favorite. Tom Browning with the Reds. Oops, missed one. Mark Davis with the Padres. Shout out to Mountain Gorilla and myself, being Padres fans. Steve Bedrosian for the Giants. Bobby Bonilla for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Derek Lilliquist for the Braves. And a checklist. Jose Oquendo for the Cardinals. Let me check real quick. Mountain Gorilla says, I'm looking for a gong at the thrift store next time I go. That would be classic. Remember the Gong Show? You didn't want to hear the gong, but in this case, we would want to hear the gong. Parker says he's batting, letting inside righty, and his numbers are backwards. Okay. We will look for that. For the Gonzalez rookie card. Okay, we got Rick Sutcliffe for the Cubs. Gary Gaetti for the Twins. Tom Glavine. All right. Bo Diaz and a Steve Jelty, but I'm going to sleeve up Mr. Glavine. I don't know how I started collecting Glavine cards, but when I pulled his rookie card, I got all excited. And then when I pulled a second rookie, I got more excited. And then I just started getting excited about all Glavine cards. So, no rhyme or reason for it. I like Tom Glavine now. These Donruss packs are glued very strong. I don't know if I'll be able to salvage at least just one good pack. If I could just get one, then I can shred the others and not worry too much about it. No. That's not too bad. I'll work on that later. Okay. Puzzle piece. Okay. Isaac is a minor league Padres fan. That's a unique category. And Chef RJ says, yes, that show was funny. Yep, the Gong Show. I just remember the host had the big afro. Had the, classic 70s style haircut. Lloyd McClendon for the Cubs. Randy Myers for the Mets. Mike Schooler for the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to Donald. Mike Flanagan for the Blue Jays. Gary Wayne for the Twins. Crick Bozio. Dwayne Ward. Juan Berenger. John Smoltz. There's another one that I kind of collect now. For no rhyme or reason, other than he is a Hall of Famer, and was quite good. So I collect John Smoltz cards. Chuck Barris, yeah, that sounds right. Parker got 4 Glavine rookies, really, in one box? That would have been a great night. Sweet. Ron Darling. Jerome Walton, Audubey McDowell, Jose Uribe, Sid Bream, Chris James, and Ron Oster for the Reds. Hey, and for those of you who may be relatively new to this channel, while his chat is still up there, Donald Blomdahl, by God's grace, if you guys could go to his channel, subscribe to him, and hit the bell. Give him some support. He and I are working on a little project. For those of you who are subscribed to us already, kind of know what we're doing. But just go check him out. Subscribe to him. Show him some support. At the end of this video, I'll talk a little bit more about it. But I just wanted to get the attention of you guys while his name is still up there in the chat. Definitely check him out. He's got great content. I mean, like, great content. Like, literally life-altering content. And I mean that sincerely. Alright, that wasn't too bad a pack to rip open. Looks like the bottom of the bat and a hand. Couple fingers there. Okay, we got Mike Maddox for the Phillies. Craig Biggio. There we go. It's not his rookie. This is a second-year card. Because I've got his rookie here. So there's the 89 Donruss rookie. And his second year, 90. So we'll sleeve that up. Give Mr. Biggio some respect. Okay. Terry Pendleton of the Cardinals. I don't know if I mentioned this on any previous streams or not. I always struggled with Terry Pendleton and Gary Templeton for the Padres. I don't know why. Well, obviously I know why. Their names are very similar, but Gary and Terry and Templeton and Pendleton. And here's Terry Pendleton, and the Padres had Gary Templeton. I don't know why I shared that with you, but I just found it interesting. Ivan Calderon for the White Sox. Dick Schofield for the Angels. Jeff Russell. Greg Vaughn rookie card. Very nice. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. Tim Burke for the Expos. Mountain Gorilla says, same. Yeah, isn't that weird? Those little things like that are kind of weird, but funny. Tim Burke, Dave Parker, Danny Tartable, Mike Scioscia for the Dodgers, Dave Righetti, Rick Cerone, Lou Whitaker for the Tigers, and Greg Brock for the Brewers. And our last card is a Joe Orsulak for the Orioles. All right, halfway through this stack, a little halfway past actually. Oh, this one left a lot of wax on the back. Hey, there's a Billy Ripken card on the back. Okay, there's a... I guess that would be... Yeah, that'd be the part of this puzzle piece. Not that I care about puzzles, but from the last pack, that'd be like the bottom piece there. So, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll put a puzzle together and make a poster out of it and hang it on the wall. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see... Tom T says, hope everyone had a great weekend. So far, Tom T, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself and say, yes, it has been a great weekend. Dearman asking, anyone want to help me with Gourmet because there's no way for me to talk to him? I don't know what's going on there, Dearman, but I'm sure there's enough of us here that deal with Gourmet. We could probably find out if everything's okay. I pray that it is. And I do know in time, all things work out. So don't sweat it, buddy. Time heals all wounds. Just remember that. Have patience and have faith. All right. Ellis Burks, Diamond Kings card for the Boston Red Sox. Eric Yielding for the Astros. Bob Ojeda. Yay, Mr. Ojeda. Inside joke. Sandy Alomar Jr. for the Padres, rookie card. That's a good one. Fred Manrique for the Rangers. Orel Hershiser, MVP for the Dodgers. Dennis Martinez. I got excited there for a second, but then I realized Edgar Martinez is the Hall of Famer. And he's one of Donald's favorite players that he PCs. So we'll keep our eyes open for an Edgar Martinez as well. Dave Stewart for the A's. George Brett for the Royals. I don't think I've ever seen that George Brett before either. I've got a lot of George Brett cards, but I don't recognize that one. Jerry Brown for the Indians. Mike Morgan for the Dodgers. Lee Gutterman for the Yankees. Dwight Evans for the Red Sox. Greg Minton for the Angels. Dave Stewart. That's weird. It's like a smudge, a muddy smudge mark that does wipe off. That's strange. Middle of the pack, too. On a sealed pack, no less. And the Billy Ripken card. All right, let's see. He's grinning because he kind of knows maybe that he's posing, but there's nothing on the bottom of that bat. But he's grinning like there should be. Okay. Chef had a great weekend. Good. Nice card. El Presidente. Tuesday is the day, my friend. For Mountain. Piece of Mound. That's a relic. That's a good one, Mountain. I just rubbed off a relic. Man, I ruined it. That was like authentic dirt from a ball field that Dave Stewart played on. Came off of his cleat. And now it's gone into oblivion. Let's see. Dearman saying, I'm trying to tell him I have ADHD, and that if I always ask for stuff, it's my ADHD. And if I repeat myself, it's because from my ADHD. And if I'm annoying, I won't say, sorry, can some talk? Okay, Dearman. I don't know much about ADHD, so I'm not going to speak from a medical perspective. I'm no doctor, nor a psychiatrist or anything in that sort. But if you know you have ADHD and you know you repeat yourself, maybe you could just work on maybe refraining just a little bit. Practice, like if you know you're going to type the same thing that you've already typed several times before, maybe you should stop and pause and think about it. And ask yourself, have I already sent this? And if I'm not getting an answer, maybe it's because people are not wanting to answer me at the time. And remember what I said about being patient earlier. Yeah, it's okay to throw a question out there and just be patient. Don't keep throwing the same question out there. But if you make the claim that it's your ADHD that's making you do it, you obviously know you're doing it, and you should have the willpower to stop. But again, I don't understand that ADHD all that well, so I'll just stop before I say too much. This pack is a mess. And there's more of the bat. All right, let's draw a little puzzle piece here. We got the bottom of the bat. We got more, and then we got the extension. Okay, so we're slowly building the bat. Interesting. Okay, Dave Stewart, Diamond Kings card. Tom T saying Lou Whitaker might get in the Hall of Fame in a few weeks. Okay. I didn't know about Lou Whitaker. I did hear that Don Mattingly's name is being thrown around. So that'd be great for Mattingly. And I know there's a lot of Don Mattingly card collectors out there that are probably desperately hoping that he gets in. Okay. Dave Stewart. Then we got Wally Backman for the Twins. Tony Fernandez of the Blue Jays. Brian Holman for the Seattle Mariners. Mitch Webster. Ernest Riles for the Giants. Barry Bonds. Hey, and a John Smoltz back-to-back. And a Roberto Alomar. Okay, I'm going to pull these three out and get them three sleeved up. I don't know if they had hot packs back in the 90s, but if they did, I would call this a hot pack there. 3 big hits, all in a row. Oh, there. Didn't want to overdo it, but after this video, I'm going to practice my bell ringing skills. I'm not very proficient at it. Joe McGrain for the Cardinals. John Kruk of the Phillies. Of course, I was a Kruk fan. He played for the Padres back in the day. Jesse Orozco for the Indians. Ron Kittle for the White Sox. Julio Franco for the Rangers. Chili Davis. And our last card is a Hubie Brooks for the Expos. So, well, that last pack redeemed itself. I wasn't sure if we were going to get anything out of that set of 90 Donruss, but we got 3. I mean, I shouldn't complain. We did get the Biggio card earlier, which was a good hit, but we got those 3 nice cards all in a row. So that was pretty cool. Let me set some of this stuff out of the way. And I want to hit up some modern stuff. So let's go ahead and do the Donruss 2019. Oh, okay. Mountain says, I found my bell from Owen. Hope you get it soon. Okay. Or get to use it soon. Oh, you will. Mountain, I know you will. If you keep opening packs, you'll have a use for it. So let's get into some modern stuff, and then if everyone's up for it, and I've got enough time left, I'm going to have to get going here in the next probably 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. I don't know if we'll have time to get through a stack of 89. I don't want to rush things and not enjoy it. But let's get through this 19 pack, and then we'll see where we're at. I honestly don't even know what's good in these packs. I mean, I know they're modern players, so I'll know what players are good, but I don't know if there's any special inserts or hits or anything. Let's see. We got a Luke Voigt for the New York Yankees. Okay, and I see Donruss because of the copyright infringement and all that weird legal stuff. You notice how Donruss had to Photoshop the logos off the helmet in the jersey? So we're going to see that on all these cards because Topps has the rights to the logo. The other companies have to blotch those out. Kind of strange. Parker, you're taking off? Okay, hey, thanks for joining us, Parker. I appreciate it. Got to get stuff. I know. The weekend is coming to an end. We got to get our chores done. Last second. Yeah, Mountain needed it for the Grace. That was a beautiful Grace card, Mountain. I wasn't a big Grace fan when he played for the Cubs, but when he got into the Diamondbacks organization, can't help but love the guy. Let's see what Dearman say. I know I'm trying to make friends. That's how try, but I don't mean to do it that way. And everyone that was following me in my channel from Gourmet unflowed me. Well, Dearman, you know, in this world, unfortunately, not everybody is as kind and as nice as we think they should be. I personally have had a lot of YouTube setbacks. I'll start growing very, very quickly, and then I'll kind of peak and plateau for a bit. And then sometimes I may say something or upload a video that somebody may not like, and it kind of spreads, the word spreads, and I'll lose a lot of subscribers instantly. But you know what? It's just YouTube. It's not life. It's not my life. It's just a thing. So, Dearman, don't take it personally and don't worry about it, buddy. You've got good friends here that you always have. You won't lose us as friends. And don't try to grow your channel by people coming to you. Go to other people. What's Mountain says, Dearman, you do have, yeah, absolutely he does. Yeah, and Dearman, yeah, that's good advice Mountain Gorilla is giving you there, Dearman. You do, and it's not your fault because of the nature of our hobby, but a lot of these channels are adult channels, and some people just don't care to have children on the channels, and they may show a little disrespect, but don't take it personal. Hang out with the people who like you, and don't worry about the people who don't. Don't even worry about them. Don't think about them. Just let it go. All right, I want to get through these packs. But I mean that, Dearman, sincerely. I'm serious when I say that. Don't give up. You've got friends here. That's all you need to worry about. I've got a Poochie card. Really? Is that his nickname? Is that Ozzy Albies' nickname? Poochie? Isaac says name variation. I didn't know that. Isaac, thanks for sharing. I had no idea. Poochie. You know, that just doesn't sound good. Okay. Justin Smoke. Donruss Diamond Kings card for the Toronto Blue Jays. Hey, there's a special variation. It looks like some sort of patriotic theme, and being Veterans Day weekend, I will call this our Veterans Day card for Matt Chapman of the Oakland A's. Nice little stars and, well, I won't say stripes because there's no stripes, but the stars all around the border. That's a very nice card. And we got Adam Jones. Adam Jones for the Orioles. Shout out to our D-backs fans. He now plays for the Diamondbacks. Shout out to Mountain Gorilla and Troy. They'll appreciate that. Starling Marte for Pittsburgh. Salvador Perez. And our last card is a Justin Williams for the St. Louis, I guess the Cardinals. You wouldn't know by looking at the colors of the uniform. Interesting. Chef taking off. Hey, Chef, thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. And I will continue to check out your videos. They are entertaining. So thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us for a while. Isaac's saying you'll see a lot of these in these sets. Was I'm guessing the Stars border card. Okay. These are pretty thick cards. Pretty thick card stock. Okay. We've got Austin Meadows. Boy, I don't know. Oh, Tampa Bay Rays. Okay. It's really hard to tell the teams on some of these. JT, Real Muto. Steven Gonsalves for the Minnesota. Okay, the Twins. It says it right there. Yelly. Is that Christian Yelich? Yep. So they do their little nicknames there for the Milwaukee Brewers. Javi Baez for Chicago. Like Cubs, not the White Sox. Edwin Encarnacion for you Yankees fans. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, now here's with Cleveland. And Chris Sale. There we go. Shout out to Philip, Boston Red Sox. Whit Merrifield for the Royals. And Trevor Story, I'm guessing. Trev for Colorado. Yep. Alex Bregman. There we go. That's a good card. That's a nice card. I'll sleeve that up because I do have several Bregmans in top loaders, and I do not have this card. So I will get that top loaded here shortly. Okay, we got a Cedric Mullins backwards facing card. There's a couple backwards cards, so I don't want to get overly excited. So I don't know if this is a hit or not. But it is a nice parallel. This is, I'm guessing, the red vector parallel that's advertised on the pack. A hollow red and vector parallel. So there we go. Little parallel card. Okay, and I see Isaac is shouting something. What's the next card? Well, we will soon find out. It is a franchise features. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Sorry, Mr. Bregman, but your teammate might have just shown you up in style and class. Look at that. That is a beautiful Springer. How did you know that, Isaac, if you only saw the back of it? Is it numbered? He's saying that's a boom if it's numbered. I don't see a number on it. Bummer. Bummer, it's not a boomer. But still a nice card, though. No one shows up, Bregman. Okay, Grant, I won't argue with you there. Ooh, nice Cody Bellinger. Shout out to Jose Tavares. My good friend. He PCs Cody Bellinger. It's a nice card. We'll sleeve him up and set him aside. Coop's Cards is with us. Hey there, Coop. KB says pull it out of the sleeve. Oh, is that a dig on Springer? I think it is. Okay. I haven't seen that feature, Mountain Gorilla. I don't know where you see that. YouTube reminded you that you've been watching for an hour. Interesting. I'll have to look for that feature. Take a break. Yeah, go take a break. If you just got off work, I appreciate, Mountain Gorilla, you taking the time to spend with us while you did. Instead of just going straight to a nap or something. That's what I would have done to myself. Anyway, you have a wonderful evening, Mountain Gorilla, and we will chat with you soon. KB is adamant about pulling that card out. KB, there's few cards that are hated. I can think of the entire 91 Fleer. All of those cards are hated. Some people have personal disdain against maybe like Lenny Dykstra. I don't know why, but they don't like him. I can't even think of an example. My mind's going blank. Are there any examples of cards that people just hate? I don't know. Danny Jansen for Toronto. Jose Urena for Miami. And shout out to KB Cards and a base George Springer card for the Houston Astros. KB, see? That's what you get, KB. KB, see? See what you get for showing hate towards Mr. Springer? He's like, I'll see your hate and I'll raise you another Springer. Okay, KB, trust me. I don't mind Springer. Okay, KB, give me something here. I will pull it out and look at something if you want me to. What am I looking for here, KB? I'm trusting you here, buddy. It's a single card, but I think I know what KB's talking about, guys. I don't know if it'll focus. It's a single card. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, it can't get any thinner. But the back of the card is not Springer. It says Estevan Florial. But it's not a second card, guys. Like, that is a single. So, what kind of error is that? What do you get when you get two totally different cards, front and back? KB, I my apologies, buddy. I didn't know where you were going with that. I'm a little befuddled here. Okay. I'm gonna set this one aside here. You guys try to maybe, I don't know, figure out and let me know. I've never seen a card that has completely the wrong name on the back. See, I wasn't sure because it says coming attractions, like the next one maybe, Estevan Florial. But that's just weird. But I promise you guys, it's not two cards stuck together. There's only the thickness of a single card on that card stock. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Rice Hoskins for Philly. Chris Archer for, what does it say? Pittsburgh. Jonathan Loaisiga. Interesting name. Justin Turner, a.k.a. the Red Menace for the Dodgers. I just know him because I know him. Juan Soto, Washington Nationals. Look at that, guys. A little base card action there. A little base Juan Soto. It's a very nice Soto card there. Oh. Okay. I got to get used to having that there. I'm not used to doing that. Okay, we got a Caleb Ferguson for the Dodgers. Madison Bumgarner for the Giants. Chance Adams for the Yankees. Derek Rodriguez for the Giants. Cionel Perez for the Astros. Jose Berrios for the Twins. Jacob Nix for the Padres. Ozzy Albies. And Luis Ortiz for the Orioles. Is that the same Albies that earlier said Pucci? Or was it the stack here? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same picture too. So here's your two cards, your standard and your variation for Ozzy Albies. One says Ozzy Albies, the other one says Pucci. Very interesting. So that's it for 19, Donruss. Chattown, good to see you. Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. I just now noticed you. I don't... Oh. Okay, so we got Ding Dong Doodles, dang cards. Okay, so me and a few buddies are looking into the air. Thank you, Clint. You didn't know I knew that, huh? Ding Dong Doodles, dang cards. That's very catchy. Hey, Chris is with us. Christopher, glad you joined us here. We're probably not going to be on too much longer, but I don't know. We got 4. Oh, Kate and I. Hey there, Kate. How you doing? Kate, I haven't seen you in a long time. But next time I'm down in Phoenix, make sure you get with your dad and I'll come see you guys, okay? How's that sound? And now, Kate, did you know you're famous because you're on YouTube? Your name is being said. Kate. It's good to see you, Kate. It's been a long time. I'm doing well, Chattown. Thank you. Oh, Chris, I didn't save it. I actually pulled 2 Bob Ojeda cards today. Different packs. One was out of the 90 Donruss, and the other one was out of a 90 Upper Deck. But I got a couple Bob Ojedas. I think I'm going to start piecing him just for fun. She's cool. That's cool. She's excited. So Bob Ojeda, yeah, Bob Ojeda. So it's 4:45 out here on the West Coast, and I am going to have to be heading out here shortly. I've got church, and I need to be there by 5:30. So I am not, unfortunately, guys, not going to start my 89 Donruss because I won't have the time to enjoy it. But that gives us something to look forward to next time. We've been on for an hour and 34 minutes now, so that's pretty decent. And Ketavia Vlogs says, OMG, my goodness. What's up there, Ketavia? Am I saying that right? Keteva? And Chattown says, boo. Oh, thank you, Ketavia. I appreciate that. Yeah, hey, guys, well, you got a chance, and there's a few new names in here, especially Ding Dong Doodles Dang Cards. Everybody go and hit him up. His name has changed. You might already have him. But nonetheless, I love your name, Clint. I absolutely love that name. And so everybody hit each other up. Subscribe, comment on these videos. Help them out. Support them. In addition to commenting them, subscribing, click the little bell so you get notifications. Dearman is saying, hi, all my chats are getting deleted when I leave and join back. I don't know about that, Dearman. We see them. I see all of your old chat messages there, buddy. So I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, on other channels? Don't worry about it, Dearman. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know why that is, but you're fine with us. You're fine with us. So, hey, Chris, well, I got you here. And shout out to KB Cards. Kudos to him. He caught this. I pulled this George Springer card. I hope you're watching, Chris. Maybe you can help do some research. So I pulled this George Springer out of this 2019 Donruss pack. Okay? I pulled it. It says George Springer, and it is no doubt George Springer. The front of the card is 100% George Springer. The card is one card thick, and by that I mean it's not two cards stuck together. It's only the thickness of one card. But when you flip the card over, it's the back for an Estevan Florial. So, some sort of error, we're guessing. So I've got a couple guys looking into it. So I hope maybe we can get an answer. Yeah, ding dong. Clint, I'm just going to say Clint. I love your name, but I get tongue-tied over it. George Springer, beautiful. Is that a prism, refractor, parallel variation, rainbow refractor? I just said every name in the book because I don't know what it is. But it is a beautiful card. Okay, Isaac's calling it the vector parallel. I guess that makes sense because the pack says a vector parallel. Because we did get the red. The red was this card here. The Cedric Mullins, the hollow red. Which is in and of itself a beautiful card. But this one has us a little befuddled. Vector parallel. And yeah, Dearman, the back is a different player. Yeah, Kateva. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Forgive me if I'm not. But Kateva, yeah, that red one is a beautiful variation card. So what they do is they'll take their standard card, and so this is what's called a base card. It's just the standard issue with the in this case, a white border for this series. And then they'll just change the color scheme around it, and they'll put like a reflective rainbow backing to it, so it makes it special. So the idea is obviously to get the base card and the parallel card of the same player and have like a matching set. Oh. Chris, you should have told me. Kateva is Kate. I apologize. So it's Kate Ava. I gotcha. Forgive me, guys. Kate Ava is Kateva. Well, Kate Ava, is a pleasure meeting you again on here. I was calling you Kate earlier. Now I'm calling you Kate Ava. Kate, it's wonderful to have you here. I'm glad your dad's introducing you to this. You can trust us, Kate. We're friends of your dad, so it's all good. We're good guys. So, yeah, so Kate thinks that's a pretty card, and it is a beautiful card. So, Kate, I hope your dad can show you his card collection sometime if he hasn't already. Your dad's got some beautiful cards in his collection. Oh, Sorry. Sorry, guys. I apologize. That had to hurt. That was not done on purpose. I'm trying to reach around my tripod. I've got boxes falling, cameras falling. You know what? I'm done. Maybe that's a sign. Isaac, I need to get these cards sent out to you before I destroy them on stage here. Man, this is funny. Okay. Yeah, Kate, I'm sure Kate finds this funny. Yeah, I got to tell you, I remember in a live stream that Donald was doing a while back, maybe a month or so ago, he had a card. I don't remember who the card was, but he kept setting the card up like this on something, and it would slide down. And every time it would slide, we'd type in the chat, so and so safe into second, and then he'd slide again. Oh, so and so safe into third, and then eventually that player did make it to home because he kept sliding. But it's kind of hard for the cards to slide on this fabric that I've got. But I think Donald was setting them up on a hardwood desk, and they kept slipping on him. That was kind of funny. Mars, we got a problem. Yeah. I'll tell you, guys, I have more luck, though, with these little wooden easels that I got from Walmart for 97 cents. I guess, technically, they could still be a little wobbly, but they're solid. And I've seen so many guys struggle with those plastic ones that open up. They'll collapse and fall down, but I've had really good luck with these little wooden easels. Now, when you buy them from Walmart, the little hinge pin here, it's loose, so this back leg can swivel in and out. But what I did was I got them set to the angle I want them at, and then I just glued the wood in the back so it's permanent. One thing I'm thinking about doing is, I don't know if it would help or not, is maybe drill a slight hole, or maybe even just glue like a piece of lead or like BBs or something heavy to weigh the base down so it doesn't want to tip over as easy. I may experiment sometime with that by gluing some lead weight in there. What am I missing? I use this. Ding Dong Doodle says the name on the back is apparently a future player they are comparing to him. Really? Okay. Well, so you know what? That kind of makes sense, because look, on the front it says franchise features now playing George Springer. So now playing in the present. And on the back it says coming attraction. So I can see how that would make sense, Clint. So thank you for pointing that out. That is a very logical explanation for that. So it'll be interesting to see if other people pull cards out of that jumbo pack, and if the Vector has the same sort of thing where it's got two players on it. That would kind of confirm it. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups. Maybe that's a sign. I need to end this. Ding Dong Doodles is asking for... Yeah. Tell you what, Clint, go to my About Me page and you'll see my email. Shoot me an email, and then I can reply to you. And that way I won't forget either. Kate says, hiccup you. Ha ha ha. Kate, I'm going to have fun with you on here. I hope your dad lets you on every time we go live and make a video. It's going to be fun having you here with us. So let me do something here. Let me turn the camera around. I'll do a little sign off, because I do need to get running here, guys. So let me move the camera up a little bit, position it in such a way that... There we go. Now you all can see me. This is what I look like behind the scenes. So, what's Kevin or Chris saying? Tell your people to like and subscribe. Yeah, I don't want to brag too much, Chris. I am getting close to 3. I think I was like 6 away this morning. So maybe if you guys don't have me on your list. One thing, Chris, don't take this personal. Actually, yeah, I'll do it. The word subscribe, we can't put in the chat. I never mentioned that to you in the past, but YouTube does not like when we use the word sub or subscribe in the actual text. Their algorithms or whatever they say picks up those words, and they don't want people like spamming and using our channels just to spam for subscribers. So, okay, you delete it yourself. Yeah. So in our world, we say we jump on the bus. So in this case, I'm nearing my 300th bus member. So if you're not on my bus, jump on my bus. It's a play on words. It's the word sub backwards, but it kind of works. Okay, yeah, Clint, thanks. Yeah, Chris says Jimmy John's. Who was using Jimmy John's the other day? I remember seeing Jimmy John's. That's a term for like a submarine sandwich. They make subs at Jimmy John's. So if you use the word Jimmy John, that means sub. Vickers says I got 295. Okay, so I'm 5 away. That'd be kind of cool if I could hit 300 during this live stream. Who knows? Let me turn this light off. Maybe that'll... Okay, well, I can already feel the temperature dropped when I turn that light off. That thing is bright and hot. So Kate Ava jumped on. Thank you, Kate. Vickers signed on as well. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so we'll do a quick sign off, but I want to let you guys know how much I appreciate your support. I've made so many great friends just through this community. And I've said this before, and I'll say it 100 times after because it's a mantra that I believe in. These baseball cards that we collect are nothing more than pieces of cardboard with ink printed on them. Materialistically speaking, that's all they are. But what they symbolize and what they mean is different than what their material is made out of. What they symbolize is a collection of something that everybody in this community has a common interest in. So because I have an interest in these pieces of cardboard and you have interest in these pieces of cardboard, we can discuss these pieces of cardboard, so to speak. But what that does is it creates friendships, it creates relationships. And I'll tell you, I've made some of my greatest friends through this community already, and I've only been on here for a few months. But there are some absolutely wonderful people on here, and not everybody's perfect, not everyone's a quote good person, and we'll weed those people out as they come and go. That's what we got moderators for, and that's why we have control of our channels, so we can weed those people out. But for the most part, we're all good, honest, nice, courteous, polite people. And we all have our own spin on it. I do my shows the way I do them. Philip does them an entirely different way. He has a sense of humor that I just love. I don't have that same sense of humor. I can't portray it, at least, but I appreciate his sense of humor. Dave Durango, his channel is in another realm altogether. It's just different. It's not better or worse. It's just different. And we all have our own take, but one thing we all have is this common interest in baseball cards. And all cards in general, but most of us do prescribe simply to the baseball. But it's a great community, and it's a great way to meet new people. And it's one way of, Ding Dong Doodles Dang Card says, some people buy shoes or drugs. My drug of choice is cards. That's absolutely right. We all have hobbies and interests, and we have to spend our money on something. You can't just hoard it. You can't just hoard your money, because when you die, it doesn't do you any good. So you use your money, you use your income to purchase, like you said, baseball cards. And then after you get the cards, you share them. You send them to people. You give them away. Now, you will get some in return, no doubt, but the best part of it is giving them away. Don't get me wrong, I had a blast opening these cards tonight. It was fun for me. But it would not have been fun had you guys not been in the chat with me and sharing it. I mean, if there was no chat going on and no one to share, no camera, okay, I opened the cards, but there's no joy to share. The other thing is we give because that's what we're called to do. I mean, we're human. We're made to be givers. And it's when you open your hand to hand out something to somebody, your hand is now open to receive. But if you take your income or your money or your wealth or whatever it is that you may have and you hoard it close, the problem with that is your hand's closed, but it's closed to receiving more. And when people realize what kind of person you are, you're not going to be receiving. They're not going to send you stuff. So it's important to have an open hand that's for giving and receiving. It works both ways. So I'll get off my soapbox. Yeah, exactly, Clint. You never see a funeral hearse hauling a U-Haul. You can't take it with you. This is something to entertain us temporarily while we're on Earth before we go to the next place, depending on where that is for you. But while we're here, these cards do provide a means of friendship and fellowship. And that's what that's why I do this. That's the sole purpose. If nobody else in the world was interested in baseball cards, I wouldn't be either, because there's no one to share it with. So, Chat Town, looks like you may be taking off. Thanks for a great stream. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a stream. So call it great or call it pathetic or whatever you want to call it. But without you guys, I wouldn't have it. So thank you so much for joining. How many we got? We still got 10 in here. I've got maybe another minute or two left. I don't know who else is live. I think I got a notification earlier that Primate might have gone live. So if you guys want to jump on over to his channel, I do need to run. I've got church tonight, and I do need to get some things done before service starts, which is in an hour from now. So I got to get out of here. So, hey, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I mentioned this earlier. I'm going to give another shout out to Donald Blomdahl, by God's grace. Go to his channel, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you get notifications. Donald and I are working on a project where every morning we upload a new video from the Bible. Donald is doing a daily reading through the Bible, verse by verse by verse. And I'm doing a supplement to that where I will read a scripture of verses and then I read a devotional narrative to go with it. Kind of a modern day application to how the old scriptures apply to today's world. So if you could support both of us by subscribing to our channels and hit the bell so every morning you'll get the notification. It'll help our channels out, and I hope it helps you out too. That's the whole purpose, is to spread God's gospel to the whole world. So do that, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next chat. I love y'all. God bless. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.